out doing the monitoring. Now, of course, this year being weird, they probably have done more of the monitoring, but in a regular year, we're getting out in the beginning of April and then checking every 2 weeks for the adults, for the young, or for the adults for the eggs. And we usually like to band them at about 16 to 22 days old. You can tell the sex of them. The older they are, the more likely they're to survive till, to attempt to fledge. So this is a USGS bird band. Every bird that is handled by my program, by any other bird banders in the US and Canada, gets one of these. They're laying 4 to 5 eggs in each box. So the fact that we have 4 young in here is really good. Most seasons, our overall average per box is usually in the high 3s to low 4s, maybe 3.7 to 4.2 or something over the whole, every active box. This year seems like it's a little bit lower. I think some of those really early boxes only had maybe 2 in them that hatched. I've got a good bunch of eggs that have not hatched. So if you want to get a good look at that, this is right about 13 or 14 days. So this is, I can definitely tell the sex. That's a female. You can see a little bit of brown and black. Now as she grows, she'll have alternating bars of brown and black all the way up her wings, on her back, and then on her tail. She'll look the same all throughout. The gray that she has on the top of her head is going to be a little duskier, and then on the breast, the female's got like she's kind of cream colored with like tan streaks. The male is going to be more he's going to be brighter colored, maybe whitish, and he's going to have more like black spots. So she doesn't have much in the way of the breast feathers in yet. Over the next couple of days though, you'll see that patterning already start to show up. It developed pretty quickly. The first 3 or 4 days, the female's coming in, she's mostly ripping the food up and feeding them. But I'm afraid I'm going to eat you. Let's get a better one. And then, about 5, 6, 7 days, they'll start bringing food in and chucking it in there for them to rip up. And at about 10, 11 days, these little sheaths start erupting through the fluff. And then each day after that, there's more and more of the feather. And then by about 27, 28, 30 days, they'll fly out of the box. That's a pretty quick turnaround from them being little fluff balls to falcons. All right. You are not cooperative. Make me look bad. It's right about when the feathers start erupting. See this little white fluff ball on the bottom? That's all that you'll see coming out of the sheath. So at about 11, 12 days, that pops out and you can't tell the sex. But within a day or two, there's enough of that color for me to see brown and black. The reason we put these boxes up is that they're second cavity nesters. They are going to use a hole that a woodpecker or somebody before them has created, and they just kind of move in. They don't bring in any nesting material. They don't do anything other than just create a scrape in an existing cavity. These guys, being about 13 days old, they're going to fledge maybe in about 2 weeks. At first, the parents are showing them how to forage, and so they're picking off the larger invertebrates, grasshoppers and dragonflies and things like that. And so, some people have conjectured that with our increasing use of herbicides and pesticides, that there's, do you hear grasshoppers out here? I really don't hear a whole lot of grasshoppers out here. And so that might be one of the things that's causing the young to not do as well in the late summer and into the fall, is that the things that they would be teaching them how to hunt with are not as plentiful.